Yeah, and if you're on the highway and you see this thing, get out of the way. It's Arce Racing.
That's right.
And engines. Good morning, David.
How you doing, buddy?
And you brought Dave.
I brought Dave in with me.
Dave and Dave right here.
There you go, the Dave and Dave show.
Now, this is cool. I don't think I've ever seen a car quite like this.
That's why I thought I'd bring it in.
What class is it?
Go ahead, Dave.
That's an open-wheel modified racing the West Coast here.
Oh.
And who he runs with is a group called the Lucas Oil Series.
Lucas Oil Modified Series.
Oh, nice.
Fab. You know, the Lucas Oil folks have wrote a big check. These guys go all over the U.S. and they entertain the fans because this thing is a rocket ship. You put 40 of these guys out on the track together, open wheel, very little Nerf bars, you're going to get some wild excitement.
All right, so let's talk about this thing because it only weighs what? It doesn't weigh very much.
2,500 pounds.
2,500 pounds. And how many horsepower?
On the big engine for the larger track is 600.
So 600 horsepower with about a ton.
Yeah.
It's just pushing that thing around.
And look, very little visibility to speak of.
So this is your windshield right here. This is your windshield?
Yeah, that's it. That's just keep anything from coming in.
You know, like body parts and what have you.
Yeah, stuff like that.
You want to try to get in this thing?
Other people's tires and stuff?
I'd love to see him try to get
not
in.
really. Only because I got these microphones.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
but
on behind
we can slip you right in.
Yeah.
Well, the nice thing about this series is I think you can watch it on MAV TV. If I'm
That's
not mistaken,
correct. Yeah.
Which is the motorsports station.
Sure.
But Dave here owns Arce Engines here in San Diego. He used to race out at Cajon Speedway. So he's been doing this more years than he probably cares to admit.
Yeah, since about 1996. You know, I was in the street stock class,
Right.
and it taught me a lot there. But it was nice to venture out into what we're doing now here on the West Coast.
Right. So where do you run these things?
So we're running on the West Coast. So we're going to 5-6 different tracks. We go to Las Vegas, Havasu, Blythe, Irwindale, Madera, and we just got back from Tucson. And we'll be going to Rocky Mountain, which is our furthest travel.
So let's ask the real question. How are you doing so far in the series?
Not too well, actually.
Really?
It's very competitive, but our focus right now is bringing fuel injection to this class and circle track racing. So that's the big deal here.
So get rid of the carburetor.
Yeah, it's gone.
Well,
it's gone right now.
They're doing it in NASCAR. NASCAR's gone to fuel injection, and it's really turned out to be a positive, not a negative, because the fine-tuning and knowing when you're going to run out of fuel or when you're not going to run out of fuel. I mean, Dale Earnhardt Jr., they told him, hey, you're going to run out three-quarters at the end. Bingo, three-quarters, right to the dime. Yeah. So saving fuel back in those days may not be the positive. And, you know, that's really another reason I bring this in. This thing is an R&D for what you're driving today.
Yeah.
That's right.
Motorsports, first ones to bring out rear view mirrors, of all things.
Yeah.
Suspension, all the suspension on this thing is now on our cars, race suspension, because really it's all about safety when you're going at 60, 70 miles an hour on the freeway.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, this is impressive.
And anybody can get into this series. You know, you don't have to have a bucket load of money.
Yeah, I mean, what does a car like this cost?
It's about $20,000.
$20,000.
Which isn't bad.
No, it's not bad.
Oh, no.
For a race car.
You can get up over 100, 150, 200,000.
Well, sure.
And you know how to make $1 million in racing, don't you?
You start with $1 million. You start with two.
Start with two. That's the only way
that's
you're
right.
gonna have
It's like, you know, what's the best way to make a large
hop in
fortune?
and fire this up, because I know
you fire it up?
Mr.
Yeah,
McKinnon,
sure.
Mr. McKinnon would like to hear this.
All right. Mr. McKinnon wants to hear it.
Yeah, he pulled me in one day. He says, can you make a little more noise?
Yeah.
I said, I think I make more than I'm supposed to, sir.
My kind of guy.
This stuff is
like
so
to make
much darn fun, you know?
See, that's why I wanted to see you get in it.
Oh, yeah. See that? No. There you go. Can you actually drive it, or?
Oh, yeah, I'll be able to drive it and pull around.
All right.
So
you don't have
just heard the
steering.
injectors. They were just ticking, just pumping fuel into it right
tick,
now.
tick,
So
tick, yeah.
it's going to be a little bit rich, but it's running on pump gas as well. So we're talking about 600 horsepower on pump gas.
Which
So
is not good.
yeah, so it's
All
incredible.
right. Put your earplugs on.
What's really cool about this is this actually has a little check engine light right here from our controller. So it's pretty fancy
Buddy
deal.
Baker would not understand what you're talking about at all.
Not at all. You know, the Sprint Cups is injected right now, but the Nationwide Series, which is the next level down,
Still
is not.
carbureted.
So to think in maybe another month or two that this series is going to be running fuel injection is incredible.
Yeah,
I mean,
and you're on the
hopefully-
cutting edge of it, really.
Yeah, it should sweep across the country. I really think it's going to happen. It's
What's
just
your website?
It's rceengines.com.
There you go.
ARCE, engines.com.
Right. That's it.
And Brittany is saying, have him drive off. But Brittany, he doesn't have a steering wheel right
Put
now.
steering wheel on, drive off.
He doesn't have the steering wheel.
He'll give you one.
Nah, he's all right.
Hold on, I just got to take this.
All right, we're going to take, while you do that, we're going to...
Just tell me when you're ready. Does it have a chalk in front of it?
Yeah, we got to go. All right.
Back it up.
Okay.
We'll see
now
you
you
later.
go.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Dave. Dave and Dave, there you go.